FBR's podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Dayle.
And I'm Raul.
So, did you have anything that you wanted to bring?
No.
Nothing? Okay. Okay, because I want to talk about some stuff. Okay, so, are you big into conspiracy theories? Because we haven't talked in like a year. Are
Yeah.
you like super big into that?
Have
Okay.
you heard of the Shane
That's true. I
Dawson
haven't seen you
priest?
forever.
Shut up. Okay. Okay, so, there's this guy on YouTube, and his name's Let Me Know, right? Do you know who he is? Oh my god. Okay.
Let me know.
He uploads videos like once every 2 or 3 months. Super inconsistent about his upload schedule, but God, every time one of those videos comes out, it's such a nut. They are such good quality content videos. He is the only person I am okay with like just talking about stuff, and then we'll put in a 5-second gap and before he starts talking. Like he'll end it like paragraphs or like chapters in his videos, and they're always like 11 minutes long. But he'll do these chapters, and then there'll just be 5 seconds of silence, and it's genius because then you have time to go back and remember what he said before he starts on the next thing.
But what is it about?
So that's the thing is he does like, so he started off doing top 10 videos. Like his original name was Top 10 Memes.
Danger Dawn.
It was Top 10 Memes, and then he changed it to Let Me Know. So once he changed it, he did like a few top 10 things, but his most concurrent series are like top 10 facts about space, and then now he does like conspiracy theory videos. So he uploaded today, which was why I was so excited about it, and I was watching it. I'm like 75% through it, but it was the, do you guys remember Malaysia Flight 307, the one that disappeared?
Oh yeah.
387.
Oh my, was it 3? I think it was 307.
387.
307.
Is it 307?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Okay, so they, oh my god, that thing was wild. It's intense. Because I didn't, like, they don't talk about it anymore, you know?
That's true.
And no one ever figured out what happened.
They're like, oh shit, it's
Didn't they
gone.
call off the
Yeah.
search like a while ago?
Huh?
Didn't they call off the search like a
Yeah,
while
they called off the search like years
Yeah,
ago.
I'm pretty sure.
And there was a private company from America that went out to go search, didn't find anything. But like, the crazy part is, so they were able to pinpoint like rings of where it should have been.
Yeah.
Like, so they found the one like arc on the ring, and they were like, okay, it's probably somewhere in here. Searched all up and down, couldn't find it. They went and searched the pilot's house, like the captain, and they found that he had like, you know, massive supercomputers and was doing flight simulations. And that the last flight simulation he did before he went and flew that plane went directly over where it set like that arc on the circle and stopped. And no one talks about
You're
it.
like, oh, what would happen if this plane just stopped
Yeah.
flying?
Yeah, no one talks about it. It's awful, and it makes me so mad. Because the guy's just like, it's obviously premeditation. It's totally premeditation.
Bro, it's just in that black hole, man.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah. No, but the scariest part was, they were saying, like, so they think that the data isn't real because they tried it in flight simulations and it won't work. But so, the altitude was just, like, going all over the place. So they went, like, 15,000 feet over what's safe for an airplane, and then nosedived to, like, 14,000 feet. So they went from 58,000 to 14,000 in under a minute.
Did they like do background checks? Like, was this guy a psychopath?
I don't know. I mean, honestly,
Yeah,
I think
house.
I didn't hear anything else about that. But just the flight paths and stuff, I was like, fuck.
Can you imagine just like being on the plane? And he's like, alright guys,
Exactly.
put your seatbelts back on. Like, it's gonna get a little bumpy. Just fucking.
he snapped. He's like, he gets like a text from his wife, and it just says like, I'm leaving you, and he's like, nah, fuck it. And it's just like, all right, everybody, buckle up back there. We're going for a ride. Whee!
We really are going 2 miles per hour down.
he floored it down, and I'm like, you're just gonna kill people. But I think it'd be kind of funny to just see like the people. Like, have you ever seen Airplane? You ever see that movie?
Mm-mm.
So in that movie, literally takes place on an airplane, and it's a whole comedy movie. And some dumb shit happens, but like basically they start to like crash like once every 10 minutes. Like they just start nosediving, and like that's how it probably was. Just everyone was like, ah! Like everyone's dancing around like, ah!
It's not like his like watching it on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm actually going on a flight like Tuesday.
Oh, so yeah, I'm just gonna fill you up
Nice.
with horrors
Just
of
do a background check.
airplanes.
Yeah,
do
quick.
Yeah, I'm already like super paranoid. I would like when I was little and now like I rewatch all the Final Destination movies.
Oh.
And it's like
why would you do
I'll
that?
literally be driving and I'm like someone's behind me, someone's in my backseat, and I just look over every 5 seconds. I'm like I'm gonna look over and then I'm gonna crash into someone.
You just
Dead
see
ass.
a logging truck in front of you.
I was dope out for real.
Have you ever seen those?
No.
The Final Destination?
I've
Okay.
only seen part of like.
There was a logging truck that the family was driving behind, and a log
It just like
went
impaled
off. It just
absolutely
it
everyone.
didn't impale. It just blunt force just boom through the windshield.
No, but in the first one, it's like the first one was like super complicated. Like it was like a conspiracy
Yeah.
theory, basically. They were like, oh, the reason we know who's gonna die next is because the trajectory of blah 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 is gonna hit this person's seat and then this person's seat. I'm like, holy fuck, I better get the right seat.
Yeah. I thought that movie was so weird though, because it was like the representation of death in that movie was wind. Wasn't it wind? Because every time someone died, like, you'd see wind, and then it would cut to them, and then they do some dumb shit and get a fucking full drawer full of knives fall on their chest.
What?
Oh, I see.
It was
now.
wind! You know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't remember
Wind
that.
would fucking shake the fucking things, and then some people would die.
Oh well, like there was like oh
Is
yeah,
that
like a
how-
breeze inside.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh, it's
yeah.
unnatural, blah blah.
Yeah, and that was
That's all
supposed
that
to be
happened on
death.
on the train one, where like they get stuck on the train tracks and like the train's coming.
Yeah.
And then wind.
Well, but most of the time, there was wind.
Well, that was just like like. That was kind of like an end credit scene just in the movie. It was like the whole movie happened, and oh, there's 3 survivors, and then in their train, they're like, oh, we're like our lives are great now, like we're not gonna get killed, and then it's like the punchline of
Yeah.
the entire movie that they're about to die anyways.
Yeah, no. Well, so wait, you were saying someone got stuck on the train tracks in their car? What are you talking about? Oh.
On one of the Final Destination ones, where he like his.
It was probably just the AC. That's what the wind was the AC. It just blew through the AC and they didn't feel it.
Legit, he just drives on there and someone's in the passenger seat, but his belt comes off, but the driver
Oh, I know
doesn't.
what you're talking about. I know
So
what
it
you're
just
talking about.
rams into it.
Oh, God, that would suck.
Yeah.
I don't know why people would make movies like that. I feel like Final Destination and like Piranha.
Saw.
Did you ever see Piranha?
Yeah.
Oh, Piranha's weird.
Yeah, Piranha's awful.
They're just
fucking-
biting through people's anuses.
Oh, that was an awful movie. God, I watched it I stayed the night at my friend's house for his birthday, and we watched that, and I was so fucking distraught afterwards that I couldn't sleep.
Thanks. I'm about to go on vacation on a plane to the beach in 2 days.
Have you ever seen 28 Weeks Later?
No,
Or 28 Days
wait,
Later?
let me finish though, because like, whenever I was so distraught over it, and I was like freaking out, I was like, oh, piranhas, I went on my friend's Netflix, like, while he was just passed out behind me, and watched National Treasure until I passed out. And he woke up the next morning after I left, and he's like, when the fuck did I start watching National Treasure?
who actually wants to play this movie?
Okay, speaking of National Treasure, real quick, do you know you know the economics teacher, the microeconomics teacher?
I don't have that. I have the other one. And I
Okay.
promise the regular teacher's worse.
But like, you know of her, right?
Yeah. That's just like crazy.
No. I was just gonna say, she said that I looked like Nicolas Cage the other day, and I wanted to cry. She was like, it's everywhere except the nose. You look like Nicolas Cage. I'm like,
Not gonna lie, she's kind of right.
I know, that's what everybody's saying. As soon as I tell them that, they're like, oh my god. Like, literally, I've been friends with this one person for like, since the beginning of the semester. And I was like, or maybe like last semester towards the end. But I told her that like the other day, and she's like, I knew you looked like someone this whole time. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, just like the entire time she's trying to figure out how to weave it in the conversation. Just like, by the way, you, nah. Oh, it makes me mad.
When you said like the movie with the wind was death, there's this one movie, it's so weird, but you should totally watch it. It's called Tag on Netflix.
Yeah.
Have
Wait.
you seen it?
Wait. Is it the same?
It's a Japanese movie.
Okay, no, I was talking about the
yeah.
Tag movie with Jeremy Renner.
Oh, no.
And the
I
happy
was that
one,
one too.
except for the guy got cancer at the end.
Hannibal, I'm pretty sure.
What?
The one with Hannibal. I'm pretty sure there's one that was not recently made, but like in the past 8 years.
What are you talking about?
Hannibal was in a movie called Tag. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, Hannibal Buress. Okay. What are you saying?
No, there's like this Japanese movie called Tag, right? And it just starts out like a normal movie, like this girl, it's like, you know, like those like cheesy Japanese like rom-coms where they're like on the bus, like the wind is blowing her hair. So they're like on the bus, right? And she drops her pen on the floor and she goes to reach down. As she reaches down, the wind slices through the entire bus and cuts every single girl like completely in half. and she like stands up and she's like, holy fuck, what is going on right now? And so then
Is
she
that the
spends,
quote? She's like, holy shit, I'm totally not having a good time.
so she like gets on the bus and she encounters like a bunch of people and she's like, hurry up, the wind is gonna get us. And they're like, dumb bitch, like what are you talking about? And then they die. And but it's
That's
like
awful. What
it's
the fuck?
The movie is such a trip.
Why is it called Tag?
Because I don't know. I
It's
do
like
know.
tag, you're dead.
Because what happens is, it's like, she'll like, something will happen and she'll go to like a secluded part of the world. Like she goes, like the bus thing happens and she goes to a river and she like washes all the blood off. And then when she gets out of the river, she's in a different like universe. Like she had like
Is
these
this
three.
Inception?
Yeah, it's just like
No,
a...
like these three girls come up to her and they're like, oh, my BFF, and they call her a different name and she's like, what the fuck is going on?
So, I've never seen Alita Battle Angel, but if you told me that this was Alita Battle Angel, I would 100%
I have
believe it.
no idea what that is.
You don't know what that is? Have you not seen the trailers for that movie? It's the bitch with the big eyes.
Oh my gosh, the robot lady?
Yes, you know what I'm
yeah.
talking about? I don't think anybody watched that movie, but for some reason it made like triple the amount of its budget. And it's bullshit. I think it just
I
had...
don't know
They
anyone
did it
who
because of
really
Captain
watched
Marvel.
it.
It got it because of Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Really?
It was a boycott on Twitter. Everyone was like, oh fuck, Captain Marvel, she's a feminist, let's go watch Alita.
It was all the incels. It makes more sense.
It's like, what the fuck? Either way, it doesn't matter.
That's awful.
But the tag movie, I'm so certain there's an agenda for that movie. I know that sounds so stupid, but the entire movie, there's not a single male in the entire movie.
There's not a single
There's not
male?
a single male. And then
It's because it's Japan.
No, and then at the very end, she like transfers, she like gets out of the system because two of the characters become self-aware and they're like, oh, we need to escape. And so she escapes and then everyone, and then like it switches and she leaves whatever the fuck was going on. And then every single character is a man and they're like horrible and disgusting and like trying to have sex with her. And then at the very end, this guy's like, have sex with me like in a bed and it's like a movie. And she's like, I don't want to have sex with you. And then there's like a montage of her best friend and like close-ups on her mouth and like her face. And I'm like, holy fuck, is this, what is going on? And the entire movie basically ends. And the moral of the story was like that men are trash. And like she wants to go back to living in like a women dystopia.
So it's Captain Marvel. Is what I'm hearing. No. Jesus Christ. How the fuck does that... How does that movie go from wind slicing through a train to female dystopia? That's what I don't understand.
And at one point she turns in, like they call her a different name again, and she turns into a third character, all the same character. It's like if I'm myself, and then they're like, oh, hey Dylan, and I'm like, oh, I'm Dylan now, and then later on they're like, oh, hey Ashley, and like,
So
oh,
like
Dylan.
if someone calls you the wrong name, then they change.
Yeah, then you change, and they change the actress too, but it's still the main character. And so at one point she's getting married, and her best friend, like the weird lesbian one, is like, oh, like follow my lead, and they get into like the marriage thing, and she opens this coffin on the altar, which is her groom, and it's an actual pig, and then her and these two like assassin ladies start fighting, and it turns into like an assassin movie where like full Mortal Kombat style.
It shit sounds like Scott Pilgrim, dude.
It's like
Can
the
we
best.
Can we drop a third bomb? What the fuck? Why would Japan made this? What the fuck? That's awful.
It's genuinely like the best movie I've ever watched.
The only
That makes
Japanese movie.
zero sense to me. That plot line is awful. That's like if someone just took an acid trip and was like, yo man, what if we tried to put every single type of movie into one movie? Turns into a buddy cop halfway through.
I was watching this Japanese movie on Netflix called Battle Royale, and it was like a bunch of kids on a school bus, and they were like passing around cookies, and then this one girl has a crush on this guy, and then once they get to the destination, they're like knocked out or something, and then they wake up in a classroom just in the middle of a jungle. I don't know how, but they wake up. And then one of their
It's actually just Jumanji.
No, dude, it gets trippy. But one of the teachers will walk in. It's like, all right, since y'all are dumbasses, you're gonna watch this video and you're gonna realize what you're getting yourself into for being so stupid. So it's like, welcome to Battle Royale, and it's like a bunch of Japanese.
I'm just imagining the Steve Rogers information videos from like you know what I'm talking about?
So
Whenever in Spider-Man, whenever he's like at the end of it, he's like, so you got in detention. He's just like, so welcome to Battle Royale. It's like still Chris Evans.
So you're in in battle royale.
Yeah.
No, but then they're like, all right, these bags contain items that you will need. If you get something good, you're probably gonna live. If you get something bad, fuck you. So then, this one guy's like, no, fuck this. So this guy's like, fuck you, I don't want to do this. So he starts like running at the teacher and tries to hit him, but an army guy, like Japanese army, just walks in, bah, poof, shoots him right in the chest, dude.
Bro, I was
So
just
that's like one
How
less.
old are these kids?
Fucking like high school students.
in the tag movie, there's literally a school shooting scene where the teachers are teaching a lesson and the kids are like, hey, what's she doing? And the teachers just start shooting at the students.
Every
That is a
single
scene in the
time,
movie.
every single time you talk about this movie, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. It's a female dystopia. Final Destination, Columbine.
Wait, there's also like as they're running away from the school and the teachers are throwing bombs at them. It like they,
Wait. Bombs?
Wait.
I missed that
so the
Turn
teachers
to ISIS
the,
too.
the teachers are shooting at the school as the children are running in fear.
there.
They shoot bombs at they like throw bombs at them.
Where's it
But as they're running down the road away from the school, it turns into a track meet. Like it like sections off to a different universe and turns into a track meet where the assassin teachers are running after them.
Excuse me? Okay, that also reminds me of another movie. It's not Japanese though, so.
I promise every movie you're about to say, there's a scene like that.
It's every movie in the one.
No, dude. So, Sucker Punch. Have y'all ever seen that?
I've seen
No.
some of it, yeah.
It's like the weirdest shit ever, but I like watching it because it's so fucking trippy. So it's like this ballerina girl in like an institution or some shit, and they can't leave, and they're like orphans. Like so, it's an orphanage slash institution,
Like,
So,
are you
like-
talking about like mental institution?
basically.
So,
Wait, isn't that the movie where they're superheroes?
yeah, I think
Ish.
so.
So
So it's
it's
like,
They
oh,
kinda
you
look
don't have
like
any
dead
parents? You're fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then they teach them how to play, how to dance ballet. And as soon as they start dancing, they go 007 on everyone, or Jason Bourne to be more like dramatic. So like, they find a plan to like get out and like kill everyone in the institution. And they're like, all right, so we need keys, we need a lighter, we need this, and they don't get it by dancing, for no reason. So it's like, as soon as they start dancing, it starts zooming in on her face, and it zooms back out, and they're on a mountain. They're on a fucking
Yeah,
mountain.
every time I remember that. They zoom in on the faces and then some shit.
Yeah,
That's
she
how
starts
like,
zooming in.
you know how in like the old cartoons they used to do like the 60s Batman, and then they be in a new place? It's like that. But it's just like,
No shit, that is exactly how the movie happens.
whenever they switch universes
She's
or
like
some
crying.
shit.
She's like crying, and it's like zoomed in on her crying, and then she's like in a track meet with like the fucking like number 7, runner number 7.
Dude.
What the fuck do you... Is this on Netflix?
Yeah, no, for sure, watch it. Like it's such. I felt like I was transcending. I finished the movie. And I
You
was
felt
like,
like transcending. You're just like, I am peak
I am
human
Jesus.
evolution.
at the very end, like absolutely batshit crazy. Like,
What the fuck,
Japanese
dude?
people are like on a
I-
whole different level.
Like, that's the thing is, I would really love if I got, like, super good at editing and my job was to edit Japanese films, because it doesn't matter if I do it or if an actual Japanese person who understands what's going on does it. Either way, the movie's not gonna make any fucking
it
sense.
takes the same turn. Like,
Yeah.
They edit it. They understand what they're talking about. You have no idea. What it's
It's
So-
the same one.
Something that kind of dives in a little deeper to Japanese culture by being retarded is hentai.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be in the same room with a hentai creator. Like the Oni-san niggas.
I just want to say,
What do you think they tell their families? They're like, oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
make Japanese porn, but it's animated and it has tentacles and testicles on women. It's like, oh shit.
There's
That's
like, I work at Disney. Like, I'm a graphic designer. They go home.
like for who? Disney?
I
Hentai.
I just really wish he would, like, that was a pretty good segue into hentai, but I wish he would have started. You know, there's a very small subculture in Japan that, honestly, I believe is the most beautiful art form Japan has, and that's called hentai.
Fucking love hentai.
That's awful. Oh my god. Why the fuck is Japan so messed up? Like, okay,
It's kind of like beautiful though. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
Yeah, it's
like
beautiful.
it's like complete shit. Like, it's like you literally what the fuck is going on in Japan?
Have you read those timelines that talk about that the reason hentai and anime exist is because of, mostly hentai is because of the bombs dropping on Japan.
Oh yeah, I did
Because,
hear
so
that.
after all that, so from what I understand, and I might just be talking out my ass, so what happened was after the bomb dropped, some people got in charge and they were super like censor active, you know, like they wanted to censor everything. So whenever people tried to make porn like that, they couldn't. So what they did was they just replaced all male genitalia with tentacles.
Oh, I can totally see like just like America like claiming hentai and being like, this was because of us, like we own it.
Wait.
It's just copyright capitalism.
Be like, this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for us.
Yeah. We are the reason your economy is so strong.
Like, oh, sorry, we made tentacle porn with a bunch of testicles for boobies.
That's awful, dude. I fucking hate. Like Japan's got some pretty cool concepts. Like they've got like the relaxation rooms and the stress rooms. Have you guys heard about that stuff?
Yeah, but are you talking about like the ones where it's like the temperature set at your body temperature and like you actually transcend in there?
Yeah.
What?
Well, like also like the stress rooms or like the crying rooms. Have you heard of those? That you can like go into the room and they give you a selection of the saddest movies possible, a box of tissues and like sad books, so you can just sit in there,
Bunch of lotion.
rent how much time you want in there, and just cry for like hours.
So you don't even pick up tissues or like movies or anything. You're just crying.
Yeah.
Like nonstop.
Just
Like this guy's been booked for 2 whole days.
like you know you're in too deep when like the people that work there recognize you like you're
Yeah.
fucking regular.
Like,
I'm just
hey,
imagining-
yo, what's up?
I'm imagining it's like a strip club though, like how like, you know, if you order a drink and they'll come by like with the thing and you swipe your credit card, like you're just sitting there.
Oh, thank you.
they're like $20 for another box of tissues.
Like, so I only have $2. Oh, you gotta leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't be
God.
crying no more.
Well, like they were also the ones that pioneered like the break shit rooms, like the ones where.
Oh, those are lit. I want.
And Fruit Ninja.
They pioneered Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
I wanted to do that with your sword, by the way. I wanted to chuck bananas at you.
Bitch. That's what I said.
Yeah, I know.
Stupid.
We talked about it. We need to do that at some point. Maybe sometime over the summer.
I have a sharper katana.
Sharper katana?
Like, it's super sharp.
You,
Like,
yeah,
legit.
you know what he does with those, right?
No, that's so ominous. You know
Well,
what
no,
he does? I'm like,
I thought you
oh.
watched the podcast. He beats the shit out of raccoons with them.
Oh no, I remember
Well,
that.
Okay.
I tried to.
You said that weirdly. He's like, you know what he does with this?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
no!
like,
It's
oh,
like,
God.
hey, you know what he does? No. This fool fucking kills people with those.
That's not what I was thinking.
No. Speaking of fucking the raccoons, my door
Oh
opened.
yeah, he sent me a video like about 30 minutes ago and he was like, yo, my door opened by itself. I'm like, shit
Oh,
man,
dude.
you're about to
They're
die.
little.
No, I was watching like Hulu, and then I was like, damn, I feel sick. So I went to sleep, or I tried to sleep until I heard.
Wait, so they opened it with the handle?
No, I don't know if it's a they. I know it's a it. I don't know if it's like a
They
spirit
just
or
stacked them
anything.
on top of each
You
other.
know, like in the movies where like the little kids like they like stand on each other's shoulders.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah,
trench
the
coat.
trench coat, yeah.
Fucking raccoons.
Fucking. Oh my
We
God.
talked about your raccoon problem yesterday with Morgan and Shane, and we talked about how your house is literally just the plot of Over the Hedge.
It's not even over the hedge. They don't steal anything. They just make a lot
They
of
just fuck
noise.
with you.
And I'm pretty sure they're fucking in there. Cause the first week I've realized that we had one. It was a hole through the roof, and it was only one hole. Yeah, we have like
They have
a
holes
hole
in every
every
room.
fucking room. So we have 3 bedrooms, 2 restrooms, and then there's the living room and then the kitchen. All of those have holes in them. The living room has 2. The restroom.
It's like whack-a-mole.
So from here
You're
to here, that's how long the hole is. It's this wide. And legit, I was trying to mind my own business, and I was like, this is the toilet, right? I was just sitting here, and then I hear some rustling. I look up, and you know how there's like insulator?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's plastic holding it up. I see a foot
Context.
go right through it. I'm like,
talking about the
oh,
tentacles.
I don't think I'm wiping today. I left, dude. I was all out of there. I went to the other restroom and found another raccoon there.
You know that's
I just imagine it like they're just in some stealth mission and they're just hanging out there and they're trying to figure out a way to steal shit, but every time they do, you guys end up coming in, so they either scurry back up into the hole or like one gets caught and they're just like, oh shit, and you're just over there, fuck you, get the fuck.
No, dude. I swear to God, they would have like had my electricity out. Cause in my
This is the plot of Us.
Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Ratatouille.
no, cause we have a light and it's just like
This is actually just
pushed into the roof, and we had it on. We had the light on, and it started flickering, and it made some weird noises like the ear, and that's whenever I heard the raccoon start going AWOL. So I'm like, I think he just bit that bitch. I think he just almost killed himself. I'm pretty sure he just gave him the electric chair treatment.
Oh my god, that would suck. Do you have any idea how bad it would be if a raccoon died up there? Because like
It would smell like
it would
shit.
smell
I have
awful.
5 of them. It's like, oh shit, my raccoon brethren died
he's
this
got-
day. I have 6.
He's got 6, yeah.
We
6
caught
in
one.
his house.
We yeeted it to Angleton.
Yeah. That's honestly the worst thing ever.
I think these next couple weeks are gonna be the first 5 minutes of Ratatouille for real. Like the
Yeah.
whole entire roof's just gonna fall down.
Yeah, that's what we said on the 7th.
Yeah,
episode.
one of the episodes, yeah.
Yeah, no, but dude, I used to have cat problems. Not on the roof though, just outside of general. Because I sleep in the living
It's
room.
the plot of the nut
because-
job.
Alright, let's go get these nuts. No, because I sleep in the living room because I was like, what should I do? Should I move out my bed and put in my drums or sleep? So I chose my drums. So I pushed my drums in there, and then the landlord got mad at me, so I put them back in boxes, and then I only use them for gigs and shit. So now I just have a bedless room with a bunch of drums in there, and
And fucking holes everywhere.
well, no, that was before the holes. That was
Okay,
way
okay.
back before like
During the good old days.
Yeah.
back whenever I could
Back
sleep.
before it all changed.
No, I still couldn't sleep because there was we have a whole bunch of cats in the neighborhood, and they always pick our spot because we always feed them. And one night, or a bunch of nights, I was trying to sleep, right? And all I heard was and it was the cats just like going at it.
That's no way what a fucking cat sounds like.
You want to bet? Want to sleep in my house?
I haven't even been in your house.
Yeah, you probably won't because it will probably collapse before you do.
Shit, dude, that's awful. I feel
Yeah.
so bad about your house.
Did
Yeah.
you know? Like talking about cats having sex. Did you know that like serial
Shane
killers
Dawson?
like record cats having sex and they like play it outside your house so you walk outside and then they just like kidnap you.
Oh no, that was not sex. That was castration. That was not sex. Definitely not. There was like 50 different orgies happening outside, and as soon as they stick the tip in, they like instant cum. That's what
Okay,
it's
walk
like.
outside?
we're
No,
leaving
I would
that.
not walk outside. I opened the thing once, and I saw like
Wait.
full my whole like you know the steps, right?
It's just a human centipede line of cats.
Holy shit! I would have killed myself if I saw that. Hell no.
It's just like a conga line.
But you know that porch we have?
Yeah.
That shit was full of white dots. I'm like, those are not cats.
We didn't know.
Those are hell beings having an orgy on my porch.
That's the title of the episode, Hell Beings Having an Orgy on My Porch. Oh my god.
It's
That's awful,
terrible.
dude. I feel so bad.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure 7 cats have been impregnated on my porch.
Just sue the cats. They're having sex on my property.
public sex. Couldn't even remember the word.
Indecency.
So wait, okay, hold on. Can we back up for a moment? How do you know that serial killers play cat sex
Okay.
noises?
Wait, what?
So you know
Did you not hear her say that?
I did, but I didn't realize what she said until now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of super incredibly paranoid about getting murdered. Like people are like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
afraid
I
of demons and
remember that,
ghosts.
yeah.
I'm absolutely not afraid of demons and ghosts. But like I used to like leave my window unlocked so I could leave. But my window's been unlocked for like 4 straight months. I've never unlocked my door. Like those like psycho ladies that like can't go outside because like they're so paranoid of the world. That's literally gonna be me in 15 years.
Yeah.
Just the kids on the neighborhood, you're like at the end of the cul-de-sac and you're right in the middle and the kids in the neighborhood ride their bikes around and you're just standing there in the window like all gray and you're just like and the kids are like, you gotta watch out for that old lady Dayle.
But I'm scared
I
for
don't
them.
know.
I think they're
Yeah.
better.
It's it too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
exactly.
me.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dude.
You're like, the murderers cannot get me in the sewers.
Yeah. Oh shit! Could you imagine moving down there because you're that paranoid? Like if you found a room in the sewers, like underneath the city, that was like completely uncontaminated, you just throw a fucking mattress in there and you're like,
SCP-99.
this is it. Okay, do you know about that SCP stuff?
No.
Secure, Contain, Protect. It's like a bunch of mythical creepypastas.
It's weird, dude.
It's like its own version of
You know,
creepypasta.
like, have you ever seen like that SCP like 171 has escaped in like those memes on Instagram or
SCP
something?
has been breached.
Yeah. You ever seen those?
No.
So okay, do you remember that movie Cabin in the Woods?
Yes.
That was loosely based off of this whole creepypasta.
Oh.
And it's super weird because like, so there are different SCPs and there's like a whole catalog. And like,
There's like over like 3,000.
yeah, so like some of them you have to go like different dimensions to access. Other ones, like there's one that's in the earth. Like it's fucking huge and it's in the earth.
Okay, but I'm confused. What is it though?
So the whole
There's a
point
butter
is,
SCP. It's legit just a tub of butter.
the whole thing is they are capable of destroying the world.
Not really.
So most of them are.
So there's a teddy bear that
you
is
know
friendly.
so much.
No. I promise. This is conspiracy theories. Okay, I came prepared. I've watched many videos for this moment. Okay, the YouTube algorithm has helped me for this video. Okay.
They don't help with anything else though.
Yeah. So apparently there's this teddy bear that makes more teddy bears out of human flesh. Like
So
so
it's
there's
just Buffalo Bill.
Yum.
yeah. So like
I love gummy bears.
ooh no.
What were you saying?
Oh no.
What were you saying about the
So, like,
bear though? Does he just make?
No, the thing is, he gets you comfortable with him, and then he screams, like, really
Oh, yeah.
loud, and you get really dizzy. So you fall asleep, and you wake up without
I'm
ears.
just
It's
imagining.
a Melly Martinez song.
It's like
I'm just
high-pitched.
imagining Pedo Bear. You know that bear? It's the bear
Yeah.
that's like super cute and adorable, but everyone calls it a pedophile. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's funny as shit. I'll put a picture in.
It's like a really old meme, though.
Yeah, it's a super old meme. Like,
It's like if
Early
if her
internet
age is on the
meme.
clock, she's old enough for cock.
yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I remember that. But all like there was like half a year where like pedophilia jokes were like the thing.
Yeah, that's the bear. That's the bear. That's the one. I'm just imagining that bear. So are you saying is it like an actual, like, are you saying like Ted from the Ted movies gets you comfortable with him and then
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't talk. It doesn't talk till it screams. So like it gets you like really, it's
fucking
It's
it's really
so
friendly.
that would suck.
Yeah, it
dude.
lulls you into a false sense of security, quote unquote.
It's just
And yeah, it's like yeah, and then you pass out, and then you wake up without
it
ears.
scream just says, oh.
I started developing an irrational fear of like
Teddy
stuffed
bears,
animal.
yeah. He walked by a Build-A-Bear workshop, you're like, fuck!
Wait, I actually no. Like I remember when I was smaller, like not smaller, like, when I was like 7, I had this like
I like that. I like that word instead of younger. When I was smaller.
Like you know those like creepy ass monkey things? Do you know what I'm talking about?
So
Are you talking about the ones
Like
that...
it was a stuffed animal. It's a stuffed animal. It looks like a monkey, and like they're not scary looking. Like they're just look up like stuffed animal plushie or something. But I had one and it was red, and it was like this big, and I would sleep with it, right?
Oh, are you talking about the one with the long legs and long arms, and it's got the
Yeah.
beanie?
I think.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
It has like black. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
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 yeah.
and I
yeah,
had
yeah,
one,
yeah.
and I used to sleep with one, right? But then one day during the summertime, it like ended up on my chest when I was sleeping, and so I woke up not thinking, and I was breathing, obviously. I was like, but all I see is I look up and the thing is moving up and down, and I'm like, ah! Most terrifying moment of my life. Like 5 minutes later, when I'm like, oh shit, the monkey plushie that I threw in the closet that's not trying to kill me was only moving because I was fucking breathing.
So
But-
have your parents told you any like supernatural shit that's happened to you in like the
Yeah.
early years of your?
Well, like, my parents used to tell me that like we used to go to my aunt's house and it's like haunted, but it's like a joke. But they used to tell me that I would like cry at walls.
It's because the raccoons were inside.
I really had a imaginary friend.
Yeah, he's told me about this shit
Yeah,
before.
but the thing is,
Fuck.
he turned out to be real. Cause I was like, my mom told me, yeah, you had this imaginary friend, and this was like at a family gathering, and you would tell me, you would tell me specific things about him and his name and everything, and she looked it up, and apparently someone died in that apartment with that same name and description. I'm like, Well, shit. Okay, Negro. And one time, my mom thought I was playing hide and seek with her, so she got annoyed, and apparently she heard me yell out, "Mom, come find me!" And she couldn't find me. But the thing is, I wasn't even in the house. I was outside because I fell over.
So it knocked you out and was out for
No,
good?
I didn't get knocked out. See, the thing is, we have these glass doors that lead to like a little outside area of the apartment, and there's this wall, and I used to climb it to sneak out, and I would be on my little tricycle, and
I'm just imagining the kid from The Shining.
Oh, I was gonna say Incredibles.
Same thing.
dude, no, it was terrible.
What the fuck? Yeah, I think you've told me that before. That shit's scary. I've never had anything. I think I've already talked about ghost stuff on here.
I don't think you have.
Yeah. Oh no, that episode got scrapped, didn't it?
Which one?
The one where I talked about what happened on the ship,
Oh shit.
the USS Lexington. Did I talk about that?
Oh, I thought you were just talking about Titanic. I was like, fuck, I know about Titanic.
Yeah, definitely not.
Wait, so did you guys go through a phase whenever you were younger where you were either super big into one of the following, if not both?
Hentai.
Yes, hentai and tag. No, it was,
What about both?
no. What's the thing? The Titanic, right? Like the Titanic, not like the shitty movie,
Oh.
or Egypt.
Egypt?
Yes and yes.
Yes and yeah, right? Did you go through that?
No.
It's okay. Well,
And the archive.
no, not the movie, but like the actual shipwreck. Like, did you ever like study that or anything?
It looks like a
No?
Teletubby.
What?
No, so apparently that one, if you close your eyes, it'll like move.
Why does it
And
look
if you
like
have your
paper
eyes
mache?
closed, you can hear scraping on the floor, and it'll break your neck.
This shit's fucking scary, isn't it, dude? To think about?
Yeah, I feel that.
There's a plague doctor that just injects you and makes you pass out, puts you on a operating
We're
table.
talking about SCP stuff, by the way.
Yeah, he just.
We're not talking about the Titanic.
I just want to let this all happened on the Titanic.
Yeah,
Titanic was
this
the
is
SCP.
why the
Wait, what you didn't know about the
The
Titanic?
Titanic itself was actually an SCP.
The iceberg was a sham.
Yeah. The iceberg was an SCP.
Yeah, the ship closed itself. So the SCP just
Yeah.
broke in half.
The SCP was like, yeet.
Catch me fucking sucking my dentist in the neck next time I see her.
Why?
It was like, it injects you.
Oh.
No, it's a plague doctor.
She pulls out the needle for numbing, you're just like, oh. Fucking rock.
She'd be like, I'm sorry, it was a nervous reaction.
It's like yelling out, SCP breach! Object class catering.
See people crashing through the windows. They're just like, boom, boom, boom.
The FBI, open up!
Throwing out smoke, and you're just like, I just came in to get my teeth cleaned.
You were to track me.
You run out the door and you're in a track meet. What the fuck?
Yeah, but no, he turns you into a zombie apparently.
Wait, it's a play doctor?
It's a
Plague,
plague
yeah.
doctor.
Oh, I thought you said
Play.
play. I was like, if my
Yeah.
my kids are gonna know what play doctor says.
Yeah,
He's just like a Playmobil character, and he's just like, I'm fucking zombie now. Get wrecked.
Fucking, do you know Dogma
Like, sounding like Darth Vader. I feel better, so much better now.
His voice just changing. Like,
Oh my god, have you seen that movie Puka?
Oh, dude!
Have you seen it? Because I've never met a single person who's seen that movie.
It slaps.
I've never seen
That
it.
movie is a drug trip.
Oh
Holy
my.
fuck.
The main characters don't talk. It's a Japanese.
So it's what's that
What?
one John Krasinski movie? What was that?
I'm so confused. What
Wait.
are you talking?
Puka, right?
Huh?
Puka?
Puka?
Yeah. Pucca.
No.
We're talking about the different things.
Oh, okay. The movie I'm talking about is like basically what are those called? Furbies.
Mhm.
It's like this
So
guy.
it's like Gremlins.
Kinda. This guy. No. But it's like
Leprechaun.
it's like if Furby had like a fursuit, like Chuck E. Cheese style, you know. And so this guy gets a job as like the actor for the like the mascot. So he gets in like inside the little like Furby suit and like he's like I'm Puka blah blah blah. But like the suit is like possessed. So he like starts killing people and like doing all these things in the suit. And he takes the mask off and he's like, that was a good shift.
Okay.
Bruh. What the fuck? That's awful. How? Is that the end of the movie?
I was thinking about this.
That's not what I'm talking about.
That was stuck so far in the recesses of my memory, dude. What the fuck? I used to play that game on Nickelodeon all the time, bro.
Pucka?
Yes.
That was on Nickelodeon?
Yes.
I was talking about this.
What the fuck is
I've
that?
never seen
It's an
that.
absolute
This is a
demon.
fucked up persona, dude.
Oh shit!
It's literally just a movie.
I actually think he does something sexual with it. Like if I remember.
Shane Dawson.
What?
Produced by Shane Dawson.
Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm dying.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's sick, so he has a pass. He like said that's what he said earlier. He was like, yeah, I was feeling sick this morning, so it happens.
Like how we were both like, I was like, you know that movie?
Yeah,
Holy fuck, you
two
know that
different
movie?
things. That's why they need to fucking come up with more original names for their shit. Is
That's
that another Japan movie?
No. It's like it's an American movie. Like this,
Okay.
like, oh, it's fucking crazy. It's a Christmas movie also. It's on Hulu.
Is it just gonna be a creepy, like, just creepy episode? Do you have any other creepy things?
Okay, this is not something I've watched, or like, it's just something that happened to me. I went to go pick my brother up from like the Girls and Boys Club at Rasco, and I was waiting there for my brother to come, and these two girls, like in 5th or 6th grade, they were like, I was like, oh hey, like what are you drawing? And they were like drawing creepypasta, and I was like, oh, and they were like, yeah, we love creepypasta, it's my hobby, and I was like, holy fuck, keep an eye on this one, bitch. It was, and also it was like old creepypasta, so like it wasn't
So, like,
even.
What were those? Eyeless Jack and Sally or whatever they were?
You
Hey,
get
do you
the
remember
club? What's up? I first.
Yeah, Boy West Coast, that was another creepypasta. Do you remember,
the club?
do you remember the
What,
old
Disney?
creepypasta?
Huh?
Do you remember any old creepypasta? Like, what were the good ones? Like, Eyeless...
Slenderman.
Well, yeah,
Eyeless
Slenderman
Jack,
was
Jeff the
good.
Killer.
Jeff the
Small
Killer.
Dog.
I remember that. Holy fuck. I'm like getting throwbacks to like 2013 when everyone's videos on YouTube were about that.
Yeah. And, like, they all had, like, the...
They're like top 10 creepypastas on.
They all had, like, the number 15 voice, like,
Number
the Burger King
15.
foot lettuce one. They were
Jeff
like...
the Killer.
Yeah, they were like, number 15.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Jeff the
babysitters have
Killer.
realized that someone has been stalking them while
Oh my-
on a job.
That's, like, literally...
That is absolutely
like,
spot on.
It's like super up close to the mic, you know?
You like hear
and-
the peas, they're like,
Number 15.
Yeah, you can't see their face or anything. It's just
slideshows
it's
of
just
pictures.
slideshows. Yeah. And like you can hear the mouse
The
click to the
sources
next
say.
one.
Everyone in the comment section is like, go to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like, welcome to the comment section. You're safe here.
You got first down at the bottom.
It's like, I'd be like, why do I always watch these things at nighttime? Haha.
Yeah. Oh my god.
feel safer when I'm in the comment section.
He sent me this thing the other day of someone in the
Use
comment
it?
section. No. It was in the comment section. Do you remember that? Whenever it was like something, it was a post, and somebody posted, my fat ass thought this was lasagna, and the name was Proud Mother of One, and I clicked on the profile, and it was just a mom, like, just being a mom, like, on her Instagram post, like, the most white mom post that I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was like, this doesn't add up.
Yeah, like, appreciation post with her kid and stuff like that, and I was like, what the fuck, why would she know this?
My fat ass thought that
The
was
lasagna. I don't even remember what the picture was either. It was either something like really grotesque, like a
No,
finger.
it was like something not grotesque.
Really?
It was just like a random ass picture.
It's like them at the soccer meet. My fat ass thought this was lasagna.
Oh my
It's
god.
like fucking Asha. It's like my fat ass thought this was lasagna, bro.
Just want to comment that. I want to be that guy that comments that on every post on Instagram. Just like,
I used to do that, dude.
really?
Yeah.
Just goes around. That'd be awful. I fucking hate to be that person.
I used to start fights.
Oh, I'm not
That's fine.
surprised.
Yeah.
It's like, there's like those sad posts, like people dying, or like genocide, like remembrance posts, or like, like when something bad happens and they're like, oh, remember, blah, blah, pray for this, pray for that, and then someone in the comments is just like, rip, and then all the fucking moms are like, you're the worst person, I hope you go to hell.
Oh yeah, that was a good video. I fucking hate that girl so much. Can we talk about her for a second? I hope she gets got by an SCP.
I'm gonna find her on Twitter.
You know what, dude? Maybe the raccoons in your house are just SCP.
What?
Maybe the raccoons in your house are just SCP.
That's why they can open
It's
doors.
Yeah.
1977.
They just stalk you. That'd be an awful
What if they're
SCP.
not even
Like, what if they don't even kill people? They just inhabit your house and just fuck
Just-
with you.
just
Like-
fuck up your house.
What if they just haunt a family? Like no one else can hear it. It's just you.
Yeah,
All the
that'd be
holes are
fucking
not
wild.
even like there. It's just a figment of your imagination.
You need to let me come over and I'll check
No.
that for you.
Oh god.
No.
I don't know what her name is, but
Every time I see her
she
face,
does a lot
like-
of TikTok shit and she makes me want to fucking cry.
I'll find her on TikTok.
You have a TikTok?
Hell
Get
yeah.
the fuck out of here. Do you post stuff on there?
Oh wait, I deleted it. This is sad.
Do you post stuff on your TikTok?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you. There was one person. Get the fuck off Instagram. There was one person on my in my car one time, and she was like, I was on TikTok the other day. I was like, hold on. You were voluntarily on TikTok, and you
It's so
weren't
funny,
doing it
bro.
for a meme. And then she's like, yeah, and I was like, do you post anything? And she goes, no. And her friend pulls up the thing in the backseat. She goes, yeah, she does. And I was like, get the fuck out of my
How much
car.
money will it take for you to jump out of my car right now?
Yeah, I fucking hate that. TikTok's such an awful thing, because isn't it literally just Musically?
Okay, see, but here's the beauty about it. Musically was like all the 13-year-olds just like actually taking it seriously. They were like, you know, like all that. It's,
This is the dumbest
but
shit.
TikTok is like they're like actively trying to not be Musically, and I appreciate that.
I like the
No.
funny meme ones, like where it's just nothing.
Yeah. Okay, I talked about it yesterday, but you guys need to know about this. There was this one ad, because you know how now on YouTube, every single
I love
fucking
them.
ad
Eat
before
meat,
video is
eat meat.
TikTok. Every single one. So,
I don't know what you're watching to get that algorithm, but
dude,
Yeah,
I don't know
found it
either.
on my
I'll be
YouTube.
watching
I
Mr.
get Applebee's.
Mr. Sunday Movies, fucking, you know, anything, bro. Like, stuff not even related. And then I get the TikTok ads, and it was this one where the dude sprayed, he made a cake on his face like a James Charles video. Like, he's like, okay, sisters, first we're gonna pull out some Pam, and fucking sprays Pam on his face.
Were his eyes open?
Yes, dude, fucking cracks a fucking egg on his head, and like fucking puts flour on there, and icing, and then like puts candles on his face,
oh,
and it's like happy birthday, and fucking lights him, and I'm like,
holy shit.
yeah, this shit's
Like how to
awful,
make a
dude.
pre-made candle.
Yeah,
You know that like website where like you pay someone $5 to like do just random shit?
that's not Fiverr, is it?
Oh yeah,
Is
no,
it
that's what it is.
Fiverr?
Yeah, yeah. Just on there, be like, you like request a red velvet cake.
I mean, Pornhub Live.
That's all. Yikes, no. There's also another app.
You know that video where the girl's like, I can't believe you're watching porn
Porn
by
by
yourself.
No, I'm with my boys.
No, have you seen the one where it's like the audio of it's like, no, I'm with my boys, but it's like the grandma taking a selfie at church.
What the fuck? No.
I'm with my brethren.
Oh my god. Wait, what
I'm
was I
with the
gonna say?
Lord.
I just literally forgot what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say?
There was
Some gay shit.
Oh, there's another app.
See?
There's another
It
app
was.
like Fiverr, and it's
It was gay shit.
yeah. It's like it's something. It's like Fiverr, but for actual celebrities. So like you can pay the person to send you a video message for X amount of dollars that they set. So like
Can
you
you
can get.
select what they
Like
say?
voice-
Yeah.
Like
I-
voice
And
over
like
beat.
they can reject to say it, but there's like if you get a cool celebrity, then they're most likely do it.
Like
But
voice over
like
beat.
Danny DeVito, do you have any idea how fucking dope that would be to ask Danny DeVito to give your buddy a like happy birthday message? And just tell him a bit about your buddy and just be like, hey man, like it's such a white person thing to do too. Like get Danny DeVito to say something like that. Just be like, hey man, Danny, can you tell my buddy Jim that, you know, oh, he's the best friend that I've ever had. He's a
Like,
great
Jim,
coworker.
Yes.
You're the
cancer.
best.
Yeah, he's like, Jim, you're the best, because that's my Danny DeVito impression. Just based off of Sunny in Philadelphia. He's just like, have you ever watched that show?
No.
God, that
Never
show's so
watched it.
fucked up. He's like, it's like Frank, because he plays a character named Frank. He's like, Frank, where's the alcohol? And he's just holding a ham, and he's like, it's right here. And they're like, what are you talking about? He's like, it's rum-soaked ham. That way I can get drunk by eating.
No, you could be like, hey, send my friend Jim a video message, or you could get Danny DeVito just be like, you're such a dumb fucking bitch.
Remember that time you fucking stole my egg salad, Jim? I remembered that time.
Or like,
Holy shit.
who's like a celebrity that like is the worst ever? You can get
You can get the Kardashians to do it.
you can get anyone to be like, you're a dumb fucking bitch. Like I hope someone runs you over and then just leak it. Be like, they're a bad person. Like, how can they say this to their
But
own
some of
fans?
this shit is so expensive. Why would you fucking spend
Just
like
get voiceover.
like you can literally spend thousands of dollars on a video. Like if for the Kardashians, it's thousands of dollars. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Kardashian, you're fucking worthless
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
That'd be
She
honest.
was in it for free.
Kanye's in the bathroom. He's like, yeah. Oh my god, that shit's awful.
No charge, Kanye would say it to you anyway.
Yeah, Kanye's just free. He's like, yo man, this is fucking, I'm the best person. He like doesn't even stick to the script. He just talks about himself the whole time.
I asked for a birthday video for my friend who has cancer, and this is all he said.
He's like, yo man, I just want to let you know that I'm the best rapper in the whole
Spot the album.
Yo man, I'm the best rapper without cancer.
I may be bald.
You should just be me.
I may be bald, but I got cancer and I still spit mad bars, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah, you should just spit out your cancer.
saying?
The only person that has more cancer than that is Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, okay, she was good for a minute. Like, okay, so I hated her all through her entire musical career. like, all through her entire musical career till like last year, and then she did a few like jazz things which were pretty fucking fat, and I realized she actually had a super good voice.
Yeah.
And then she did that one movie with Bradley Cooper, and I fucking hate her again.
Don't recall.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
They won a
Oh, I
few
saw that
Oscars, and they did a super fucking weird thing. Like, they did a song at the Oscars. Is that the movie
I
thing?
think so.
Is that
Yeah,
the movie
yeah,
thing?
yeah. It is.
Yeah, they did a song at the like one of the songs that they did in the movie because it was all about how Bradley Cooper wrote country
Yeah.
songs and she was all nervous and shy and shit, and he was trying to get her to become a famous country singer. So they played one of the songs.
It's just Sweet Home Alabama.
Just like the
I know.
entire movie. It's like in the background too. So like it's the background music from moment one.
They're like having
Just
sex.
goes, yeah,
Bum, bum.
But it never finishes the song. It has to cut in the pieces of the song so it fits the mood. So it's like the piece like at the very like it's super sad. It's just a long stretch. It's in the rain and they just slow the clip down so it's like and then the lyrics come in. We home.
It's like pitch down.
The bitch is all fucked up, like minimal editing. No, but so they sang the thing, and they were acting like real, you know. Yo, I'm trying to fucking grind on you after this, you know what I'm saying? Bradley Cooper, and Bradley Cooper's like, I'm gonna keep playing guitar and act like I'm not interested in you, but I sure as hell am, even though I have a wife and you have something or other.
You have lesbians.
Yeah. Is she married?
Or not.
Yeah, who knows? She's probably married to someone weird. I couldn't see her married to anyone normal. Like if she was married to like a fucking 18-year-old McDonald's worker, I would understand that. Like it's just someone completely not even famous, someone that she should have no association with. Like she lives in LA presumably. It's a McDonald's worker in New York. Like
He's like, I'm married to Lady Gaga, and they're like, yeah, you're full of shit. He's like, fucking promise.
yeah, that's what she just tortures him with that. Like there's no pictures of them anywhere.
Who would believe
But
you?
he's like, dude, I got married the other day. And he's like, well, why didn't you tell me about the wedding? He's like, she didn't want me to tell. Well, who was it? It's Lady Gaga. Nah, you're fucking kidding. No, dude, I'm serious. Bro, this isn't even funny anymore. You're not married to Lady Gaga. Yes, I am. I swear to God. Prove it. I can't.
You see this dick? Her.
They're like, yeah, I would believe you if you wasn't grinding up on stage with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh my God. That would be awful. Whenever I get famous, I want to fuck somebody
Lady
up
Gaga
like
just
that.
manipulating.
Yeah, just manipulate the shit out of some poor dude. That's awful. Oh my God. Lady Gaga.
Is that deep? Breathe.
Lady Gaga fucks with McDonald's workers from New York.
Not clickbait.
That's the title.
Didn't she like wear a bodysuit of meat?
Yeah, of meat, yeah. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know if she was protesting for veganism or against it.
It's like, dude,
Maybe it could have been feminism.
That was fucking knows. It could have
Right.
been a multitude of things.
yeah, the salami, women.
Is this what we look like to you?
Let me,
You're like, please stop, it's rotting, like, please go home.
There are literally flies covering you.
Whoa, disgusting.
She's like, I will stop when you treat women with respect.
Dude, oh my God, that's the perfect thing. Okay, so I'm gonna say this and this is gonna be really fucked up, but okay. I'm not even gonna say like real life examples because it'll be more fucked up. But you know what you were talking about in Tag with the dystopian world of the dudes, where the dudes were trying to fuck everybody? Why didn't they just wear meat suits? Because then the dudes would have been like, oh, what the fuck? That's awful. And they just wouldn't want to have sex anymore.
That's how Lady Gaga survived.
Could you imagine? Yeah, could you, she accidentally crossed paths with that universe, and she's just in the meat suit.
Like they don't care.
Or no, she probably has it in a bag that she just walks around with her. Like, she's like Yeti makes like purses, you know, and she just keeps the meat in there, just walks around with it. And he's like, yo, I'm trying to fuck you. And she's like, okay, but let me slip into something more comfortable. And she's wearing like one of her fucking space suits, and she walks in the bathroom, comes out just draped in fucking salami. And he's just like, oh, what the fuck? Get out of here! I don't want
Do you
this.
prefer turkey?
Yeah.
Bro, why does your pussy smell like food? It's the only piece that isn't.
That's awful, dude. Oh my god.
I feel like
Can we invent meat heels? like it's actually just layers of like fucking just like corned beef that they just tied around your feet with a string and they're like platform. You know what I'm saying?
Like moon boots?
Yeah. That'd be
It's
awesome.
like the new type of sketcher.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, could you imagine how awful that must have been for her skin?
Ooh.
Imagine how awful that could have been.
She has to like exfoliate every day.
Oh, that dude. Oh my god, no, especially if it was cooked.
What
Imagine.
if it was
Could you,
seasoned?
yeah, can I like, I want to just like make her a new dress, but it's all deep fried, so she's just walking around.
Oh, that's oily as fuck.
Oh my god, just oil dripping, like it came right out of the.
Like she's walking down the carpet and you can see the acne forming.
It came right out of like the fucking fryer whenever we put it on, so
So,
it's
like,
still dripping and
kerosene.
it's still hot. And they're like, "How are you still
She's
wearing
just
it?"
yelling.
She's yelling like that bear, but like it's continuous. She just shows no emotion in her face. So she's like, "Ah!" And just walking down.
They're like, Lady Gaga over here. She's like,
She goes to do the interview. And she's just. So, Lady Gaga, and like in the background, because she doesn't have the mic to her, she's just yelling, ah! They put the mic, it gets louder. And just, so, where did you get the inspiration on this costume? Ah!
my boyfriend works at McDonald's.
They made out of chicken nuggets.
Oh my god, no. That'd be awful though, because like, she takes it off, and it's like, Lady Gaga is so brave for wearing that dress, not only because of the acne, but she wouldn't even need
She
acne.
has third-degree burns.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't even need acne because she's got 3rd-degree burns all over her body.
Sponsored by Red
How to get rid of
How to get rid of-
third-degree burns.
It's like a wiki how, like how to get rid of acne. First, remove skin.
SCP-138.
Yeah.
Salami suit.
Every time you say that, it just reminds me of Monsters, Inc.
Monsters Inc. is just SCP. That's all they are. Oh my god, that's so fucked. Dude, what if... Oh my god, okay. So, you need to explain to me in Tag how they go through dimensions. Is it just like a thing that happens?
It's just like, it's like, you know, you know in like movies and stuff where it's like a picture of the beach and then like a picture of her face starts slowly fading back and they like cross fade.
Yeah.
It's like that, but without the actual fading. It's like.
So it's like...
No, during the school shooting / marathon part, they're like, oh my god, run! And so there's like 4 girls in a row running, and
Boston
the
Marathon.
teachers are long distance shooting at them, and they just go down one by one. They're like bang, and then she goes down. They're like, oh
Another
no,
one
but they
bites
keep
the dust.
running, and so they take a left or something into like a tiny little path down the woods, and then it like zooms in on her face, and then when it goes back, they're running, and the track like. Let's say like this is the school and the track just like segues into actual road, and then you see people start running next to them and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And they're like, runner number 7, runner number 3.
What the
And then there's just
fuck?
like crowds of just women cheering them on. And she's like, what's going on? And they're like, oh hey Leslie, and her name's like Bianca or something, and she's like, what? And then the next time she looks in the mirror,
So it's almost like she's changing consciousness.
Kind of.
Like, or not consciousness, but changing bodies. Like, her consciousness stays the same.
yeah.
That's fucking weird.
Isn't
that-
Okay, because my point was, I want to, like, clip that, because I assume it's all mostly green screen. Clip it to where, instead of, like, the actual movie, it just goes into, like, Monsters Inc. And she's just hauling ass down the floor in Monsters Inc. Switches into Toy Story, like, whenever they're chasing after the truck, and she's just fucking running after the truck. Oh my god.
No, she's just going through mitosis.
Here, this is the movie. I'm about to try to find a
Tag?
scene to explain it to you.
What
That looks like
Because it
okay.
makes no sense.
Look up battle royale and they have
No,
it
wait,
just
no.
looks the
Can we
same
do it
thing.
afterwards though? Because then I'd have to clip it in, and that'd be copyright issues.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Jesus Christ, that's awful though. That movie sounds weird as fuck. Cause you said Tag, and I was like, oh man, that's a good movie. You know, you got the guy from The Office. You've got
Wait, is that like dad movie where they like?
they play tag.
Yeah.
Like they
for the rest
actually
of their
do what the
lives.
fucking title of the
No,
movie
this
is.
is not it.
Oh, shit.
Like they might be playing tag with like the teacher assassins who showed up at the school, but
What if tag is just a Japanese word for like death?
It's fucking weird shit, dude.
it's just hentai.
Yeah.
Bro.
She runs into a world and there's just tentacles everywhere. It's just like Cthulhu. Oh my god, that's awful.
Oh, the Cthulhu's in my vagina.
No, okay, we're not going that far.
My head hurts.
Do we have any more creepy stuff to talk about?
Mm.
Do you have any more SCPs maybe?
So
The only one. Okay, no wait. I wanted you to talk about the fucking butter one. You never finished that. Did you recall that?
No, he was just like, oh, there's one that's better.
That's butter. Yeah.
A
What?
segue.
Yeah, so currently, like, I don't know if it's real or fake, because I'm pretty sure it's just like not a official, unofficial SCP, you know? But like, it's
Who the fuck decides if it's official?
no, because like the Plague Doctor is official. If you say
Who decides if it's official?
SCP Foundation, like the creators of it.
Okay.
I don't know, honestly.
There's a foundation.
SCP Foundation.
Is it real?
No,
It's just an internet.
it's a creepypasta.
Okay.
Stupid.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So
So
It's
it's
not-
not
so it has to be approved by the.
by the creators of the whole thing. So
Well, yeah. Or just like petitioned or something like that. Because I don't know how they created the first ones, but that
It's
neckbreaker one's like the most well known in the
it's
Plague
just
Doctor too.
creepypasta Pokemon.
Yeah, because you're not going to find someone named Slenderman, but a totally different body. That it has like a universalized body figure and description.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So what about the butter?
So the butter, its description is legit. It's safe. If you eat it, you may have symptoms of a healthier lifestyle. That's it. That's this.
So are there helpful ones?
There's some that just don't do harmful shit.
So why
It's
the
like, just so you know, your butter's not what you
Yeah.
think it is.
Your butter's really fucked up, by the way. Like, some dude walks in your house, like, Men in Black style, like, you know, he's like, just got this fucking thing, just
Confiscated.
scanning around. He's like,
Yeah, that right there.
how's your butter doing? You changed that in a while? He's like, no. Yeah, your butter's fucked up, man. You're just like, he doesn't explain why, he just leaves. You're
No,
just
it's safe.
constantly paranoid about your butter.
It's safe though.
Yeah, I know, but he's just like, yeah, your butter isn't actually butter. He just leaves.
Can't believe it's not butter.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Tried to out itself, but no one believed.
yeah, yeah.
There's this like there's this machine that has like instead of numbers or like levers, it has letters. So like you type in.
Did you just say it doesn't have letters?
Huh?
No, you said levers.
Letters, yeah.
Okay.
I thought I said letters at
Okay.
first. I'm like,
Okay.
no. So you type in what you want, like coffee. You get coffee. Antimatter. You die. And then
Wait, you can get. So it's like scribble knots.
yeah,
Did
basically.
you ever play that?
Put it in a cup. Put it in a cup.
It's just like really depressed. I love that fucking game. Real quick, I just want to say the best thing is like whenever someone would be sad and they'd just be like, "Help, find me something that'll cheer me up," and you just give them like a happy person and let's just hand it to them, and they pick it up like it's a fucking briefcase and walk off with it.
I think I made it immortal once, and that shit did not.
Yeah.
Oh, that killed me.
Okay, continue.
Oh shit.
What the thing? The SCP? You were saying the vending machine thing.
That's all it does.
That's all it does.
Yeah, it can be harmful if you type
So
in something harmful.
is this like a website?
There's a SCP wiki, but I just go onto YouTube because usually I'll just find something on the algorithm. It's like top 10 scariest SCPs.
Do they
Dude,
talk?
one of them, legit. It sounds horrifying if it were real, cause like if you see its face in like a picture, or like in anything like a video up close and personal, if someone draws it, if you see something that represents that face, it'll know somehow, and it's called a rake or something like that. No, I don't know.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But he's an elongated white man.
Yeah, right.
It's basically Slenderman but with a face, and he's just crying and shit because you saw his face. and then he'll kill you.
When you're that insecure.
Yeah.
You know, he'll
This is
eventually
battling in
kill you.
15 years hiding in your house in the sewers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That shit's fucked. Because the only one that I really distinctly remember is the only way you can access it is through a portal.
No.
No. Listen. There's this one, right? And I may be talking out of my ass. I don't know how to, like, okay, but basically it's a big ass fucking thing. And if it's not here, but if it gets here, it'll fuck up here. See what I'm saying? I'm 80% sure that there's like there's only one way to access it, right? And they keep that way closed.
Yeah.
But it can open that way.
It's a bunker.
Yeah, it's something. But it can open that, like, the big ass fucking SCP thing can open that thing, but the other people have to stop it from opening that thing. And if it opens that thing and comes on the other side, then just fucking everything dies.
Stranger Things season.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know, apparently SCP guards are not good at their job.
Why?
They die all the time.
I mean,
Legit.
maybe they
It's
just
like-
don't know how to fucking deal
It's like
with
buying
it.
new clothes. Like rich people buying new clothes after they wear it once and they just throw it away.
Have you guys seen that video? I forget who it is, but it was like, the caption was like, I wish I was this financially secure to be able to do this. And the guy, it's like some rich, I assume he was a rapper. I don't know who it was, but he's got like, the cashier goes, and your total will be $52,000. And he doesn't even flinch as he just puts the credit card through. And I was like,
Love that.
and they were just shoes. They were all shoes. $58,000 on shoes. That's awful.
Shit.
You know what I would spend my money on if I were rich?
Hentai.
Yes. Yes. His name was just gonna be hentai. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Some of them went to like graphic design school for that shit.
Yeah, I know. That's always sad. Someone went to like animation just for that. That's awful. They you know that if you went to animation school, there's always gonna be like that one group of people
I bet they fucking make hentai.
that they fall in the same categories, right? Okay, so hair, right? It's either short, a
Color.
bob.
Color.
And hold on. It's always short. I take it back. It's always short. It's bobbed, and it's either jet black or colored. They've got big ass fucking hoodies that are 1,700 sizes bigger than them. Glasses are a standard. Ripped jeans and or yoga pants. And sandals.
Or just cargo shorts.
You see those people in animation school? You're like, I know what you're doing with your life, and you're fucking disgusting.
Or like they rent out a place and like you walk in, there's nothing but like chroma keyboards with
Yeah,
rainbows and
the
shit.
rainbows.
And then like you're just fucking anime songs and shit.
You watch anime. I don't want to
No,
hear it.
it's just I have inspiration from my Spanish 2 class.
Spanish too.
He's like I don't
Anime.
I don't watch anime. It's just sometimes I need it for inspiration.
No, it's just the thing is I sit right in front of a weeb.
Who is it? There, just tell me afterwards. But
Yeah.
I don't know why
Cool.
I asked who it was. But
Because we're friends, I added him on Xbox and we play For Honor, but he plays Orochi, so it's like a samurai clan. So he's always singing songs in Japanese, and I'm like, bitch, why are you in Spanish? Just make your own club.
there's an anime club.
No, I mean like a Japanese club, so you can get a credit for that shit.
I really want to join the anime club.
Huh?
Like,
I was gonna join the cosplay club like
oh
just
yeah,
to
the
see what was
cosplay
going
club,
on,
yeah.
but then I didn't make the meeting.
Do you guys want to sign up for the anime club and or cosplay club next year?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have so
It
much.
looked
I have
good.
so many
Just
off
have-
periods.
Just have absolutely zero like involvement in it. With like you know nothing about anime walking in.
What about GSA?
Oh my gosh, do you think like weeaboos and Koreaboos have beef?
What is it
Okay, no, I saw that. I
Wait,
saw that up on the board.
I
saw that. I saw that
In Mr. Griffith's?
Griffith's,
I
yeah.
wrote that.
I was in there. I was in there.
Wait, did you write the responses?
No, I
Okay,
didn't.
I was like, who did this? Because I wrote a bunch of weird. I wrote because we were trying to figure out like debate topics, but we were trying to make them stupid and like funny. And so I was like, oh, like, who's the greater evil, weeaboos or Koreaboos? And whoever chose it chose
K-pop.
weeaboos.
Weeaboos, yeah, weeaboos are so much
You never
worse than
hear
Koreaboos.
Koreaboos, you just hear K-pop.
Yeah,
Mm.
weeaboos are fucking.
No, I met Koreaboos.
I feel like they mix in, because they listen to K-pop and watch anime. So I think there's like a little fine
No, I
line.
wouldn't say that.
I disagree.
I'd say Koreaboos don't watch as much anime as Weeaboos do, but Koreaboos do watch
Well,
a
most
lot.
of
more
the-
Okay, because
fucking
most of the anime
anime
my
comes from
reasoning
Japanese.
is like we it's like a super fine line on like what you think. So like weeaboos like fantasize about like people that aren't real, about like anime and stuff, but Koreaboos fantasize about actual real people. So like, would you rather fantasize about someone who's real or someone who's not? Because like it's always like creepy sexual, you know?
Yeah, it's always like fucking Wattpad fan fiction.
Yeah.
That like they don't know how to use the correct form of there, and they don't know how to punctuate.
Because they're 11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like just figuring out what sex is.
Shit.
Every time I'm tired, like, or every time I'm sick, I always curl up into a ball. It's just,
You just fucking roll away.
you know, it's a habit. Cause like last night I was feeling kind of sick, but I didn't go to sleep till like 2. So I like breathed on myself, and then I folded my legs.
You did what to yourself?
I breathed myself. So like I
Excuse me.
so I laid my blanket out. I started at one side. I
Oh,
Picked up a
burrito. Burrito
That is not
yourself.
what we both thought you said. I was like, that might have been TMI.
I thought
We
you
thought
said
it
you
breeded.
breeded.
oh, doesn't make sense. I'm like 8, 16. Dude, you know what I hate?
Just another Raul walks in here. goes,
Bro, I just made it with myself.
No, but one thing I hate is when people like say that they're asexual.
I
It's like,
mean,
bitch, are you a shark?
A what?
Asexual. Whenever they make
No, what did you
babies.
say? A shark?
Yeah. Some of them are asexual.
Son.
okay, I
I
thought.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I was like,
Yeah, legit.
I've never seen a shark have
Like,
sex.
is he stupid or
No, because like they make babies, and then the babies like have a little battle royale, and they eat each other in the stomach. So it's like survival of the fittest until they come out.
And then one kid gets really mad at the teacher and gets kicked and shotgunned in the stomach.
Is the funniest
What the
thing.
fuck? God.
I think another one gets like knifed.
Pop culture is too weird. I fucking like, but not even pop culture, like subcultures.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Japanese culture.
Mostly Japanese
Asian
culture.
culture.
Yeah.
T-series.
They're just on a completely other wavelength brain wise. They're just like, you you got us here and we're like, oh my god, are you guys excited for Endgame?
Like
And then
Coachella, oh my god.
yeah, and then you've got the fucking Japanese, and I can't tell if they're higher than us or lower than us
I
because
feel like they know something that we don't.
yeah, I know,
So I
and
think they're higher.
they just. I feel like they poison the American hentai and anime to stall our progress.
What if?
Holy fuck. Conspiracy.
Yeah,
What
Japan's
if-
trying to fuck us over after the bomb.
Oh, what if the bombs never happened? What if they just brainwashed us and anime used to be the normal thing, and Coachella's like the anime of Japan of American.
What?
You know,
How does Coachella become anime? Animated Coachella?
like raves and shit. It's like, oh, dubstep. That's K-pop.
Yeah, have you ever listened to Diplo and thought it sounded like incredibly similar to your anime intros?
Yeah. Have you ever watched hentai?
Honestly, I've noticed that Marshmallow sounds a lot like 21.
Ouch.
Only K-pop people will understand that joke. Hey.
Yeah, I got it.
Huh?
I got it.
Yeah, I know, but
Ugh, disgusting.
if no one knows anything else about, I only know that because I had a friend who was into K-pop, and then I was like, this is, and we were at a Catholic school, and I was like, this is not okay. Listen to My Chemical Romance, and then I ruined his fucking life with emo. He was the most perfect, absolute Catholic child. He was listening to K-pop, and I was like, okay, here's My Chemical Romance anyway, and I just fucking lost it.
I feel like I've listened. Everyone has like their phases. Like, oh, they listen to 21 Pilots, and then they listen to
Yeah.
rock music. Like, I went through all of them, but now they're all myself. Like, I still listen to all of them.
Oh yeah.
Like the
you go
phases,
through-
like the phases just built.
yeah.
One
And
phase
now-
that I can't go through is country.
Oh, actually, I was absolutely disgusted by country, and then 4 months ago, my friend forced me to, and now I just
Honestly, I think that the best country song that's ever come
I
out
got the
since
horses
the
in my
beginning
ass
since the beginning of country is Old Town Road.
with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, that one. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta watch the episode that's coming out before this one, the one with Shane and Morgan. That That one's gonna be fat as fuck because we
I got
talk
horses
about that.
in my ass.
Did you go to prom?
No.
You didn't? Okay.
It was on my DS for prom.
Yeah, I didn't go to prom either.
Wait, I was playing Nintendogs during prom.
Nintendogs.
Kingdom Hearts.
I forgot about Nintendogs.
Dude.
Jesus Christ.
See, freaking Jones can play the Kingdom Hearts theme.
Oh really?
Dude, I had it as my ringtone for a whole year.
That seems like a Jones
And
thing to
it
do.
brings back so much nostalgia. I had so much respect for him after that.
I fucking hated him, but once he did that.
No, I was cool with him because he's like kind of like me, retarded at sometimes, but whenever it's time to get down to business, you're still retarded but serious.
He's the coolest dude ever. He's just fucking like.
That's true. Like during band, Mr. Montoya was like, "Hey, percussion, what's going on?" And they're like, "I don't know. Jones isn't even here."
Yeah. Oh my god. No, I think I've already talked about the shit that I went through with Jones, but he's just like literally either Superman but awkward, or
Yeah.
he's just a super big gamer nerd that had a glow up.
For real.
Like 100%. Did you not hear that bit? I'm gonna reiterate this for Dayle. Okay, so he was typing stuff into the console for the soundboard, and the way to type it in, it's like you have arrow keys, and then it gives you a keyboard up on the screen. So you have to move around to the keys you want and click enter on each one to like spell out the words. And he was like, my years of sitting in front of arcade machines prepared me for this moment, because he had to type it in really quick. It's like, what the fuck? And I did not expect that out of him, because he's like fucking 6'4" and jacked, and he's just like got his glasses on, and he just.
Be like, I know you were a college bloomer. I know it.
No, yeah, absolutely. He fucking. I guarantee you, he's the kind of kid that have a LAN party at his house. Like.
You know what I want to do?
What's up?
So since I have lessons with him,
Mm-hmm.
I want to trick him into playing the Pornhub theme song. It's just I'm pretty sure he knows what it is.
Oh, absolutely. He's like what, 26?
Yeah.
27? Yeah. There's no way he doesn't know the.
He was also unfazed at me saying I'm just trying to be my pee-pee, because the other day he was like, "Oh, you ready for UIL? Because you're gonna go back to the bag." You know why? I think so.
Did you hear about that story?
Mm.
Basically, Raul was in the bathroom, and Jones was like, "Raul, come out of the bathroom," and Raul didn't know who it was. So he's like, "I'm trying to be my pee-pee." And he said it like to Jones, and he walks outside, and Jones was just horrified.
It's like, how was it? Like, would have been better if you like let me do it.
Yeah. He wasn't so much horrified as he was just like.
You should have asserted your dominance
Yeah.
and been like, "Why are you in here?"
Like I said, I did it a second time. It's just like
Yeah.
totally unfazed.
Like,
Like Rantour over here.
Yeah.
You have a problem.
You should play it off like a narrative that you just have a problem.
I have a problem with admitting that I be my pee-pee.
Okay, wait. Do you guys know Julian?
Julian Ward.
No.
Jewel.
Julian Hoskins?
Hoskins? Oh yeah, Hoskins, that's the one I meant. Yeah.
Just like weirdly, I was thinking about this, but like sometimes I see him down the hallway like with his friend and he's like actively talking to them, but I haven't seen him talk in literally months because he's like narcoleptic. And so he will go to a class, sit in the chair, and like collapse.
Oh no, I know, absolutely. He's in my first period at microeconomics class, and he's like, you know, he'll walk in and he'll be like one of the last people in the class. He'll sit down, he'll put his bag down, he'll just be like, and his head hits his desk and he's out. He's out the entire class period. Miss Pearson will be like, "Come on, Julian, you gotta wake up," and he's just like.
And I'll see him in the hallway talking to his friend. I'm like, "Oh, I'm so happy that he's alive."
Yeah, I know. It's awful. I'm so worried for him. Cause okay, do you want to explain the thing? Like after this, we'll wrap it. But do you want to explain the thing that he said last year about Frank Sinatra? Do you remember that? His comparison between Frank Sinatra and Lil Pump. Do you remember that?
I remember that, but I don't know exactly what he said.
I'm 80% sure it was that from a cultural perspective, Lil Pump and Frank Sinatra were the same person. Like.
Julian last year was absolutely on drugs. Like
Yeah.
we would be playing cards and he would just like swirl them around and then just hold them like completely disgusting me. And like, this increases my luck. I have the upper hand. We're like, you can't even see the fucking cards.
I want to get him on the podcast. That'd be dope as shit. There's like a 50% chance with him. I feel like on how he'll be. I feel like he'll either walk in here and be dumb as shit and funny, or he'll just walk in and go.
Good night.
Oh, all right. Well, anything else? Any last closing comments?
I'm gay.
Okay.
Please watch Tag.
Yeah, please watch that fucking fucked up movie. It's on Netflix. All right. Thanks for watching. You can share it with your friends or not. I really don't give a fuck.